Beautiful people on the internet, we are just 2 days away. Actually, no, 3 days away. Yes, from the Holiday Ops 2026 large boxes. And they finally revealed what is inside the box, full details, full vehicles, and actually, if you go to my channel, you are going to see the first BZT-70. This is one of the tier 10 vehicles, so go check it out. It is live on the channel already, and I will be covering all the vehicles in the upcoming days, in the upcoming videos, so stay tuned for first look at all those tanks. BZT-70, Coccodrillo, Projet Louise, we have DBT, JagdPanzer E90. I expect this tank to be a lot of players like kind of a favorite go-to tank because of JagdPanzer E100, you know, and Stridsyxa, tier 8 Swedish medium tank as well. So they have a 9-minute video over here covering the first details about those tanks as well. So without further ado, let's jump into action and let's see what is inside the box. Featuring the Lonely Island Boys.
Commanders, we're letting off the fireworks with all guns blazing. The time has come for magic and surprises. It's time to give, receive, and open large, no, the largest boxes. Expect guaranteed gold and whole snowdrifts of random prizes. Gold, credits, Days of World of Tanks premium account, decorations for your village, 3D attachments, and 3D styles, both from previous year's holiday ops, and an entire collection of new ones. You'll also find the holiday resources in each box.
By the way, new design for the boxes as well, for all the boxes.
Will come in handy for your festive village. The Advent Calendar, the Special Guests HQ, the store with customization elements, and the gift terminal. But the main surprises are steel and high caliber. This year, the holiday magic is so powerful that even a tier 10 super heavy can fit in the boxes. The BZT-70 is the steel incarnation of might. Its 180mm hammer thunders with such force that even the polar bears in the Arctic region will hear it firing.
Whoa.
And they'll know the holiday went off with a bang. The BZT's Snowball Launcher deals an ice-cold 850 HP of damage per shot. Making such a big snowball takes time, during which the BZT-70 can stand and glare at its opponent. Its armor and HP protected in the meantime. And that's not the only tier 10 in the boxes.
Well, let's be honest, that was kind of bad shooting. Lower plate is penetrable, guys. Commander Hedge is penetrable. Alright? Watch the video.
The second tier 10 vehicle is the Coccodrillo medium tank. This Italian cog turns heads, making it clear from the get-go that this is no ordinary vehicle. Its armor is so sharply sloped you might cut yourself. 300mm of effective armor on a medium tank is serious stuff. Don't be surprised to hear ricochet when you get hit. The Coccodrillo's armament is something in between an auto reloader and a cyclic gun. The intra-clip reload is just a short preparation for sending your opponent off for a rest in a holiday snowdrift. Formidable alpha damage of 470 HP from a medium tank will take care of that. The Croc swiftly delivers 3 of those shots. Then it loads a new present and can fight on like a cyclic tank. The loading time for all 3 shells is the same, so just give them 470 per shot. It's very effective.
That's a nice reload mechanic, actually. Simple, effective.
What's better? Making one big hole in your opponent, or 8 smaller ones? For the Projet Louis, the answer is obvious. This
Sure.
Tier 9 light tank fires 8 shells in 7 seconds. Just a new surprise every second, one after the other.
That could be very fun tank to play with.
Finished firing? Don't go far, because after a short interval, you'll be ready to go again. The Louis moves fast and fires often, making it a lot of fun to play. The TBT Heavy Tank delivers 2 gifts
Tier
in a
9.
row to its rivals, each causing 490 HP of damage. You need to wait 3 seconds between shots, but the combination of mobility and armor lets you easily fire a patented pair in close combat. The TBT is like the vehicles from the VZ-55 branch, but with its own peculiarities. It has a rounded hull and no big cupola.
Ah!
So in the right position, it can shrug off any troubles.
But there's more!
Stridsyxa is a medium tank with an outstanding turret. Its unusual layout means it can comfortably fit in all its...
Oh my god. Like this, there should be a warning for any OCDs, guys.
turret. Its unusual layout means it can comfortably
What
fit in
the hell?
all its crew members. An extravagant visual balance, plus a combo of decent armor and mobility, make this vehicle a welcome guest at any party. Its gun fires fast, tilts on steep snowdrifts, and hits its mark even when the
That
tank
looks
is
so wrong.
rushing to the celebrations. The Stridsyxa looks odd, but feels familiar and enjoyable to play. The JagdPanzer E90 is both the JagdPanzer after some jam-packed holidays and the JagdPanzer E100 with the cabin moved forward. This gives it certain benefits. Minus 9 degrees Celsius has never been so hot. The premium Yagi scrambles up the highest hill, but not to go skiing. That's its seat of power.
Boom.
Its decently angled armor reliably holds off enemy attacks, while its gun allows for profitable HP trades with any vehicle of the same tier. In keeping with the tradition, if you don't receive a vehicle from 49
That's
boxes
nice.
in a row, then you're guaranteed to hear an engine revving in the 50th. You'll also find 5 lower-tier vehicles in the boxes. These don't affect the counter for a guaranteed vehicle, so getting one of them will always be a nice bonus. Science can't say for sure whether tanks feel the winter cold, but just in case, wrap them up in warm winter styles. The Char Futur transforms into a mobile base for field engineers and medics. Its crew will do anything. Bring stretchers for overindulgent feasters, tow vehicles stuck in deep snow, and even power equipment with its generators. Now the Char Futur can handle any task.
Not bad. Flipwagen.
The Rainmetal Panzer Wagon is no longer simply a vehicle built for jungle warfare. It's become part of the jungle, an indigenous beast that always
What the hell is that?
smells and sees you. You'll never sniff it out, so don't stray from the beaten path. The BZ-75 is adapted for coastal defense. This Coast Guard can react quickly to enemy landings in various locations. It's not afraid to wet its tracks and repel any aquatic threat. Meanwhile, something stirs right under our feet. There, Down below, an ancient creature with the body of a bird, the tail of a snake, and the wings of a dragon has awoken. At night it hunts, its eyes ablaze with hunger. It's said that anyone who looks into these eyes is turned to stone. According to legend, one day a hero will come, armed with a mirror. But until then, the basilisk's hunt goes on.
Neat.
The crew of the JagdPanzer once got caught in a blizzard. For several days, they felt their way through the darkness. When their supplies had almost run out, a large owl landed on the vehicle. The crew followed it like a guiding light and escaped. Ever since, the JagdPanzer's crew always knows the way home and proudly bears its standard showing an owl. A wagon load of styles from last year could also end up at your disposal. They're still just as bright. Also this year, the boxes will contain 3 new collections of 3D attachments. Get them and complement your favorite 2D styles with exciting details. There's a Chinese collection, aviation-themed attachments, and even a biker collection with a chopper. It's every driver's dream. The attachments
That's
drop
for me.
in random order, but only ones you don't have yet. They will only start repeating once you've collected them all. That means you'll have a varied collection. Decorate your favorite vehicles, try out new rides, and enjoy some nice surprises. Joy, excitement, and the biggest guns. All this is in large boxes.
Holiday Ops 2026. Large boxes. First thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. First thoughts about the boxes, the content, the styles, mainly the vehicles. And you remember, like a week ago or so, we looked at a lot of the vehicles which were added for the batch, and we called kind of the loot box fodder tanks, and they all ended up actually in the as a loot box kind of fodder tanks. This is more for, like, I don't know, collectors type of tanks, because you know, tier 5s we have tier 3, tier 2, tier 4 over here. New styles. This one looks kind of neat. BZ, the Rheinmetall. Where was the Rheinmetall? Rheinmetall looked crazy. Yeah, this one. This one actually looks very, very cool. I'm not sure about the top. Without the top, maybe it would have looked cooler, in my opinion at least. And the JagdPanzer as well. So a lot of things coming, guys. As I said, video about the BZ-T70 is out already. Stay tuned. I'm going to cover all those tanks. Coccodrillo, Projet, Luis. This tank could be very fun to play with. We'll see. The DBT. Over here we have 490 alpha. Yeah, 490 alpha hitter. Coccodrillo, by the way, is the auto reloading medium tank that will have 5-second intro clip, but every single shell loads the same time. You can see 12-second reload time for every single shell. So this makes it very easy to play. And 470 alpha as well, by the way. So very hard hitting high alpha damage. JagdPanzer E90, 750 alpha, of course. We're going to play with that as well. So stay tuned for all of this. And also, it was brought to my attention, thanks to Smorker, that at the end of the article we have the vehicle compensation rules. Once you have collected all the vehicles available from large boxes, you will be compensated in gold for the value of each subsequent vehicle you receive, according to the following compensation rules. And we can see that tier 10 compensation is more than double the tier 9. Heavy tanks, for example. And the tier 10 medium and heavy are the same values, 22,500, which is quite a crazy gold tag. And it's like 75 euros. So this is how much they value tier 10 special category tanks. 75 euro tank. According to the straight conversion with gold. You know, this is when you type this amount of gold into any amount of gold section in the premium store, right? So that's actually kind of crazy. And the lower ones are always have always been like that, from 500 up to 1.5. Tier 8 medium 6.7k, and tier 9 heavy and tank destroyer 1110k, light tank 8.85. But 22, that's kind of nutty. But of course, you know, you start receiving compensations. Statistically, on average, you need to open 300 boxes to get all 6, because one guaranteed after every 50, right? You know, you could be running at the lowest RNG curve or statistical curve, right? So to reach the vehicle compensation level, it requires you to open a lot of boxes anyway. So yeah, those were the vehicles, details about the boxes, the contents. Let me know, guys, what you think about this in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for a lot more content on this channel about all the vehicles and about everything. Enjoy life, and I see you soon. Adios.